Hi guys, Lee here from Trading College. On this video, we're going to talk about the trade that I'm in here on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Now, on previous videos, weekly videos that I've been doing, we've been doing some lessons and some outlooks of how you should be trading the markets and what you should really be looking for if you don't have much time to be doing this for people that have got full-time jobs. And this example that I'm going to give you here is classic. This trade here I'm talking about is classic. Sit back, let the trade play out, even if you've got a full-time job and you haven't got the time to get to your screen. So let's talk it through. So we're up about £3,100. Let's just move this ticket. Okay, let's get it out of the way. And what I want to show you is, and we've spoken about this before, guys, where we want to read momentum. Okay, we've got our indicator down below the storyteller indicator. As price makes new highs on the Dow Jones, and by the way, this is the weekly chart. As price makes new highs, the storyteller, the momentum histograms are making lower highs. So that tells me that momentum is being lost to the upside. And none of our students are surprised that this market is dropping dramatically this week, because we've been giving them the heads up that the bull market here is starting to get pretty tired in the indices, and we might see a drop down. Now, okay, so that's fair enough, but how do you get into the trade? Where do you place your stop? So now we want to drop down to the daily chart. Okay, so now we're dropping down a time frame. Every time frame we drop down, so we started with the weekly, now we're down to the daily. The next one will be the 4 hour. The next one will be the 1 hour, and so on down to 15 and 5. The more time frames you come down, the quicker you need to trade, the quicker that you have to react to things. So if you're trading off a 5-minute chart, you've got to enter the trades quickly, get your stop in place, get your targets, move your stop up, use a trailing stop, and so on. You've got to be more active. Now, with a bigger chart like the weekly and the daily like this, I mean, I put this trade on at the end of last week, and now with 1 day's gone by and we're up £3,000 on the trade. So I've done less work. It's slower trade for me, and that suits a lot of people. Now, of course, we're going to talk about our proprietary software. Okay, so we make a high, we make a lower high, and then we get a red PTS. Now what I'm doing is shorting the markets. I'm placing a trade hoping it's going to go down in value. It's called shorting. So we were looking for that loss of momentum on the weekly chart. Now we got the red. The red means sell. Okay, so that's the signal to short the market. The stop gets automatically put in place. The entry gets put in place, and the profit target automatically gets put in place. All right, so we're using the bigger time frame momentum, we use the smaller time frame for the trigger to get into the trade. 34,555. Now we haven't reached that target yet. We're trading at 34,727. Now this is key, especially if you're new to trading. There's my profit target, but as soon as I open my account, my broker, and look at my P&L, then automatically, emotionally, I'm going to be attached to this £3,000 profit. Now, is £3,000 profit in a few days, is that a lot of money for you? Because if that is, if you associate £3,000 a lot of money for you, and it is a lot of money, then as soon as you open your trading account and start looking at that number, it's going to impact you to maybe take some profits. But the key is here, I've got to do my best at sticking to my profit target. Here's my profit target at 34,555. We're currently trading at 34,730-ish. Okay, so we've got a couple of 100 points to go here. So I'm going to just delete that. I'm going to close it down. I'm not even going to look at it. All I'm going to concentrate on is the chart. And now I've got no emotion attached to that £3,000. Now I've been doing this for many years, okay, so it doesn't particularly bother me that there's £3,000 P&L there. My job is, and this is the challenge for me, is I want to make sure I'm good at sticking to my plan and for it to reach its profit target. Of course, I can move my stop from here to here, and I can go into the back end of the ProTrain system and put on the trailing stop feature. That's absolutely easy to do. I can do that. But really my challenge after doing this for nearly 20 odd years is how good am I sticking to
alert
that
triggered.
profit target? Can I sit on my hands? Well, it's really difficult for everyone to just sit on their hands and wait for it to hit that profit target if £3,000 is a lot of money. So what I suggest is things like this. Put a profit target in the broker. Actually go into the brokerage and place a profit target inside the account, okay, inside that trade. So if I go over here, let's get it over again. If I go into the edit area here, I can go into this area and put a profit target in at that area right there, 34,555, and then just click submit, and then that's it. I can do that. All right, so I'll do that for this particular video. The other thing I could do is just walk away, turn my screens off, put my stop to break even or lock in a little bit of profit, and then go off and do something else. Because if I'm sitting here just watching this, as the market goes up and starts to make, or loses like £500 and goes up to 2,950 or 2,900 or 800 or 2,500 or whatever it is, I'm starting to lose that £3,000 and I'm attached to that £3,000. So the best thing for me to do is, if it starts to lose, 100 to £500, goes against me a little bit, I'm not losing on the overall trade. I'm still making like 2,500 or whatever it's going to be. I'm just making these numbers up here, but I'm going to wait for it. I can't sit through those pullbacks. I'm going to have to wait for it to hit that profit target. So I've got to get out of the office, get away from the trading screens, and that really is one thing that you can do instantly. Because I would say, let me ask you the question. The most money you've ever made from trading, I bet it's been while you've been sleeping, you've not been watching the markets, because it really can impact you if you're sitting there watching those charts going up and down. So the best way to trade, in my opinion, and the way I teach my students, is put these trades on, put the profit targets on, put the stop in, and then let the trade play out, and you'll make far more money than sitting here over managing those trades. All right, hope it helps, guys, and don't forget our Pro Trader program. We are having a price increase for 2022 whenever you're watching this video. If it's before January the 1st 2022, dive in, make sure you get the price for 2021. There is going to be a slight price increase for 2022. We've invested a lot of money in our software and our learning portal and so on. We're looking forward to a great 2022. All right, guys, speak soon. Take care. Bye-bye now.